So hi out there in the YouTube world, it's me, the Puzzle Master, and I'm introducing a new video series that I just thought of. The video series is going to be called, you ready for this? Drum roll. Deal with your, and then this is Aries. So, how to deal with your Aries. And what I mean by that is, and I'm going to go through the whole 12 signs, is I'm not going to do this like as if it's relationship advice. I'm not going to do it like it's like someone else trying to peer into the world. If you're an Aries person, this would most benefit you. I'm going to speak to you as if you're an Aries. And what's very important about Aries is that being the first in the zodiac wheel, and it's cardinal, because it goes cardinal, fixed, mutable, and we're at the very first one. So it's cardinal, and it's fire, okay? Aries, fire. So it all starts with fire, okay? Like the initiation of spring. And yeah, Aries people are also, they're ruled by Mars. That's the planet ruler. So taking all these things into account, you have to know that they have that initiatory energy, where they like to take charge. They like to be first. They are first. They're Aries, the ram, and it rules over the head. So a lot of like mental concepts, you'd think kind of like higher mental concepts, but because of the fact that it rules over the head, but that more applies to like the fact that they would be prone to like diseases or injuries in that area, like the fact that that's the ruling element. Like they can have higher capabilities, but I'm just saying that even though they rule over the head, because it goes from the head downwards, like starting with Aries, and Taurus rules the throat, and Gemini is like the arms, etc., all the way down. When it comes to character traits, Aries isn't necessarily like this mind sign. They're kind of, they have that warrior energy, charisma, energy, that enthusiastic drive. Charisma, like that enthusiasm. I think I said that already. Enthusiasm. But because of that warrior-like nature, they also have a prone disposition to be a little bit like argumentative. And it's not that they're argumentative, it's just that they're always right. Or you are always right. And you might see the world as being a little more, against you. Because, being the warrior of Mars, you might feel like you always have to have your guard up. And still in like an embracing the world, because like everyone has to endure the same kind of connotations when it comes to the world. But through your guise, through the lens that you perceive the world, you got all this fire, this passion, this initiative energy, and a little bit argumentative, because a lot of the times you think people are wrong. And a lot of the times you can be too quick with your tongue, where you might say things that you later regret. And we're not talking like a YouTube video where we're just talking to people. We're talking like real life situations that, yeah, you might not be on the record, like you might not be, accountable for your exact words, but you mold your everyday experiences through your interactions. And an Aries person is prone to, because they have that rush initiation energy, it's kind of like them in a nutshell, is like that like rushing energy. Well, they oftentimes trip and fall, like flat on their face, because they've made mistakes and they didn't think things through when they initiated them. So, yeah, if you're an Aries, just try to be a little, like if this is your sun sign, or your moon sign, or your ascendant, then that's, pretty much that. But if you also have like a stellium, which is like 3 planets, or even 2, then you will still have strong influences of that in your character. And it's important to keep those things in mind, because you aren't just one sign. You're a bunch of them combined, And that's why this is so very complicated subject. And I hope that I was able to kind of sum up Aries in a nutshell. And yeah, I will do Taurus in a nutshell, as if speaking to a Taurus, and I'm going to give the Taurus. And that one's going to be hard for me because I'm a Sun and Ascendant Taurus, so yeah. But yeah, stay tuned for the Taurus video, and I'll go through all the 12 and giving some inspirational insights into your character traits and ways that we can, like, an Aries person, if you're still watching this, which maybe not because Aries are like on the go, but if you watch this to this point, let me know if you're an Aries, because they can be rather impatient with the needing to know information, so they might have been like, the video's over, there's no more to offer. But if you're still watching, then Aries people, because they are also that initiatory energy, they can also be a little bit kind of like Leo, where things kind of like, you have to take other people's account and perspectives into account and into your perspective. Too many times they filter out and just kind of, they lead their own path in this lifetime without learning from the paths that other people have taken and that you can learn from. That way your path that you take in this lifetime, however erratic and Aries it is, then it can still help to guide you if you research into some past experiences that people have had. So, mwah. I'll see you in my next video.